So I've had quite a few amazing conversations lately with some real high performers, and something that comes up pretty frequently is what they've attempted in the past. And you hear people putting in all kinds of excuses for what they've attempted, and it's like, I put in the effort, I made the effort, I really put in the effort, and I didn't see any results. And it's like, did you really put in the effort? Did you really put in the effort? Did you track everything? Did you understand the program? Did you follow the diet? Like, I went keto. Okay, how was that baked potato last night for dinner? Right? Like, it's like, you got to put in the effort. These diets, these extreme diets, can work really well for some people, but you ask yourself, like, are you making excuses for yourself, or are you really putting in the effort and not seeing results? And I can almost guarantee you that most people make excuses for themselves because they don't want to feel bad about their failures in terms of following a diet, adhering to something specific. Now, I understand those types of diets are really hard to follow because they're so strict and so rigid and so demanding of your time in terms of how you look at food. And so it's hard. It's really hard. They're really hard to follow, plain and simple. But if you can do it, and you have the time to do it, and you have the willpower to do it, you can make really great results. Like, they are diets, and they will crash you a little bit, and they should have built-in refeeds and things like that. But you can make good results. But is it worth the effort of that much difficulty? I put in the effort, I did everything, and I didn't see results. Well, you didn't really put in the effort. Let's be honest with yourself. You didn't put in the effort. You didn't make those changes. You didn't look at your day as a whole and think, okay, I got to think about what I'm having for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and any little snacks in between. You didn't do that. That's okay. Diets are hard, man. That's why the word diet is not a fun word for most people, and they don't want it in their vocabulary. But what if it didn't have to be that way? What if it didn't have to be that way? What if you could still enjoy the foods you like with some smart changes around it? So you can still have that pasta with meatballs, right? You can still eat that and still lose weight. What if it could be like that? What if you didn't have to put as much effort into thinking about following a really rigid diet guideline and failing? That'd be pretty amazing, right? That's what I do for you. Your effort and your goals and your progress start in the kitchen with some smarter choices around the foods you enjoy. You still get to enjoy the foods you want with smarter choices around them. Shoot, I eat dessert all the time. I have some drinks with my wife pretty often, and I still look really good. And you can too. So you can put in the effort and fail at those diets because they have a cool buzzwords and a little bit of PDFs out there for you to read, or you can utilize somebody with a track record of helping people like you lose those 20 to 25 pounds and get in great shape. It's your choice.